Okay, welcome back for the boys' side here versus the Ell-Saline Cardinals on February 20th, 2017, next to last regular season game. This is the 13th game in the series. Minneapolis leads it 10-2. However, the Cards knocked us off at home last year, 53-48, in what I regarded as a stunner at the time. Here at Brookville, lead 1-0. This has with the girls be the fourth straight year we played the Cardinals. Pretty two evenly, fairly matched teams. Ell-Saline, it's 4-13. It might be a game that I didn't catch where it was. The Lions are 4-14 overall. The Cards are averaging 53 points a game, giving up 59 for a -6. Minneapolis is averaging 42, giving up an average of 57 for a -15. Ell-Saline lost their last game at Hutch Trinity by 7. Common opponents, they beat Russell early on in the season on December 5th by 7 out at Russell in the tournament. They lost to Bennington by 14. The guys are 1-10 in the league right now. That puts us at 7th. And 4-14 in sub-state seedings at number 8. We've got to beat, if we have a chance of not going to Norton, the number 1 seed, they've got to beat Ell-Saline tonight and follow up with a win over Russell tomorrow night at home. They would have the tiebreaker over Russell at that point. The Broncos beat Republic County for the second time of the season last Saturday night in a makeup game from back in December. Had a couple of guards that went hot. Looks like the Lions have McKinney back tonight. From what I understand, he was ready to play last Friday against Beloit, but was sick. He's hobbling tonight, so we'll be interested to see how effective he can be. Still without Caden McCulloch after the concussion, still under concussion protocol. He took some kind of test today and will be cleared to practice this coming Wednesday. Get ready for sub-state that is out the last 2 regular season games of the season. Scott, you probably saw the games, the last 2 games they played against Republic County and Beloit. Both pretty good losses. I was sick, so I didn't get to see them.
Well, I will say one thing. I felt like we played much better against Beloit than we did Republic County. Republic County, they were on, but we just did not play with, and I thought it was a lot of intensity, where in Beloit, we kept fighting to the point that Beloit had a pretty good sized lead on us, and they cleared their bench, and we started putting some pressure back on, kind of got back in it. They put their starters back in. And now granted, Beloit still beat us by
25 or something like
25 or so, but we played them a lot with a lot more intensity in Beloit than I felt like we did when we went to Republic County.
Good. That always helps. That always helps when they play with the intensity.
Looks like we're going to have the national anthem via saxophone.
Might be a saxophone solo. Flag is over here. Very good job. Not only a good basketball player, very good saxophone player. Not a squeak or squawk anywhere.
Yeah, very, very impressive. I was very impressed with that. So, it's a very nice job. So Minneapolis in their traveling blue.
First for the Minneapolis Lions.
Ell-Saline in white. For Minneapolis, Lane Sanders, a senior for the Lions starting out. For the Cardinals. Number 2, Conan Hayes. Conan Hayes is a senior for Minneapolis. Number 5, Isaiah Sherbert, he's a junior for Ell-Saline. Number 3, Tyler Weems, another senior for Ell-Saline. For Minneapolis, a junior, Trent Brubaker. We need to have a big night from Trent tonight. For the Cardinals, Hunter Kindlesbarger, he's a junior. For Minneapolis, a junior, number 21, Trayvon Thomas. Another one of those players we need to have a big night from. And for the Cardinals, a junior, number 20, Nathan Parks. And for Minneapolis, a sophomore, Cooper Berry.
Hopefully, go ahead.
For the Cardinals, number 32, a junior, Mason Farrell.
Hopefully, Trayvon will be able to have a bigger night tonight against this size of these Cardinals than what he had against Beloit last Friday.
Yeah, size-wise, we match up fairly well against these guys, size-wise. I don't know about their guard play as far as their shooters, as far as outside goes, but size-wise, you're exactly right.
So we'll see if we can take care of the ball and do some good shooting ourselves. 32 is about a 6'3" player for him, I think. But won't jump center. Trayvon Thomas will jump for the Lions, and I'll be quiet.
And here we go. Ball's up, and it will go in the hands of Cooper Berry. Trayvon wins the tip. Back to Brubaker. Brubaker will set it up for the Lions as he goes to the top of the key. Back to Thomas here on the right-hand side. Thomas looks back to Berry. Berry on the left. Backwards at Brubaker. Brubaker on the wing. Back to Isaiah Sherbert at the top of the key. Minneapolis to set this up. Back to Thomas. Back to Brubaker. Nice screen set. Brubaker goes all the way in. The lane, no good. Lane Sanders with a great rebound. Can't get it. Rebounded by the Cardinals. Back to go the other direction. And the Cardinals drive down. Great pass in the paint. Up and it's good by number 32, Mason Farrell. Lane Sanders with the ball. Back to Sherbert for 3. Up and it's off the mark. Rebound and the push off by Trayvon Thomas. Two to nothing early here. Cardinals with the lead. Hayes with the ball, or excuse me, Weems with the ball as he's guarded by. And there, nice job by, let's see, Brubaker as he takes the charge. And the foul is on number 3, Tyler Weems. Brubaker stepped right in there and took the charge. Great job by Brubaker. Sanders with the ball. Back to Sherbert. Sherbert back to Brubaker. Brubaker, another full court press set. Sherbert crosses the timeline. Back to Brubaker. Brubaker back to Berry. Berry back to down low into the paint. Up and it's good by Trayvon Thomas. Great pass, great finish by Trayvon. Weems with the basketball as they will set this up. They get it back in the corner to Kindlesbarger. Kindlesbarger picks up his dribble, back to the top to Hayes. Hayes will roll it around, goes all the way in. He's trapped down low, has nothing, pulls it back out to Weems. Back to Kindlesbarger. Kindlesbarger will drive all the way in the paint, no good. Rebounded by the Cardinals. and should be a tie-up. Nice job as Cooper Berry as well as Farrell tied up. Hunter Allison will check in for Cooper Berry. They will get it in the top of the key to Farrell. Farrell back to Hayes. Hayes back to Mason. Excuse me, Weems. Weems the basketball. Nice job by Trayvon Thomas as he takes it. That's going to be the second one on Weems. That is a big foul right there. Trayvon Thomas does a great job of picking up the charge.
No bucket.
Number 30, Kanye Clifford, a senior, checks in. Ball goes down to Trayvon, up, no good, but he's going to get fouled as well as he goes hard into the brick wall. Misses the padding completely, and he'll go to the line to shoot two. Free throw is up and good by Trayvon.
Gives the Lions their first lead of the night.
Derek Peschel checks in for Lane Sanders. Misses the second one.
Jace McKinney is going to limp in.
Ball goes in the hands of Clifford. Swing pass all the way over to Kindlesparger. And no good. And rebound. Kindlesparger on the outside. Can't get it. And rebounded by Brubaker. Brubaker back the other direction. And he's going to turn it over. Good hustle by Minneapolis. Unfortunately, turned the ball over. Checking in will be Jace McKinney. Good to see Jace back. Let's hope his ankle holds up. Derek Friel will check in also at the next whistle.
Trayvon Thomas sit down.
Ball goes back on the outside to Kindlesparger. 3-2 Minneapolis with the lead. Swing pass back all the way over to Hayes. Hayes, swing pass back over to Clifford for three. It's up and it is no good. Rebounded by Farrow, and he gets the bucket in the paint. Farrow is 6'1", but does a nice job around the rim. Brubaker for three, no good. Rebounded by McKinney. McKinney up, and he can't get it. Hunter Allison, he can't get it, but he'll get fouled, and that's going to be two on Clifford, I believe. Checking in will be number 21 for Spencer Kane. And Hunter misses the first one.
Friel in for Sherbert.
And Hunter misses both of them. And Hunter will get called with the foul.
Cooper Berry will come back in for Allison.
4:30 left to go, 4-3. Kindlesparger with the ball for the Cardinals. Back to the outside it goes, backward here to Kane. Kane back to the outside. Swing pass backward here to Kindlesparger. Back to Hayes. Hayes on the outside, Minneapolis in the zone. Missed shot, but they had position in the paint. No good, rebounded by
good work under the boards by the Cards.
The Cardinals, yep. Foul is on. I didn't see who, they didn't call it, put it up on the board yet.
Sherbert in for Brubaker. 4 with the foul.
Derek Peschel.
Sherbert
with the basketball.
Six to 3 Cards here.
Isaiah banks it off, no good, and it's rebounded by Hayes. 6-3 Cardinals, 3:45 left to go in the first quarter. Hayes with the basketball, back on the outside it goes. They will swing it back to the outside to number 21, which is Spencer Kane. Shot is up, no good. Another box out.
Blocked
Rebounded
by
by McKinney. Back to Lane Sanders. Great job by McKinney with the block. Nice job by McKinney as he gets the bucket in the paint. You can tell he's a little ginger on that, but he does a nice job in the paint, 6-5.
It was nice he pulled off that drive and didn't get a charging call there.
Great hands by Cooper Berry as he tips the ball.
Thomas going to come in for McKinney. Osherman in. And Brubaker. 6-5 Cardinals. 2:59 to go in the first.
Jonah Osherman in the ball game.
We got his name in the scorebook.
He's ball goes back on the outside. Stolen away by Isaiah Sherbert. Osherman back to top to Berry. Cooper Berry with the basketball. Goes into Trayvon Thomas.
He traveled.
Turnover Minneapolis.
6-5 Ell-Saline.
2:37 left to go here in the first quarter. Hayes with the basketball. Picked up by Isaiah Sherbert. Pulls it out, goes back to the outside. Checked into the ball game is number 20, Nathan Parks. Rebounded by Thomas, back to Brubaker. Back the other direction it goes.
Goaltending.
No, they call a foul instead. And that's going to be 2 on Trayvon Thomas. At the line will be Spencer Kane. Off the mark.
Allison's going to come in for Thomas.
Hunter Allison checks in. Second shot is no good, rebounded by Cooper Berry. Cooper gets it back in the hands of Brubaker. Brubaker to set this up.
2 minutes.
2:04 left to go here in the quarter. Jonah Osherman on the outside, gets it back to Berry. And another pass off the mark that's going to be taken all the way and put in by Hayes, Conan Hayes. Sherbert back to Brubaker, 8-5. Back to Minneapolis. Back to the outside goes Brubaker. Brubaker will drive. Pulls it back out. Brubaker to set this up. Back to Cooper Berry. Cooper Berry back to Hunter Allison. Hunter Allison back to Brubaker. Brubaker back to Minneapolis. Top of the key, Jonah Osherman. Back it goes to Cooper Berry. And another turnover by Minneapolis.
Friel and Sanders in for Osherman and Sherbert.
Derek Peachel also checks in.
For Berry. 3 successive turnovers for the Lions.
Ball goes to the top to Kindlesbarger. Back it goes to Kame, and that's going to be a foul on Minneapolis. On Brubaker. 8-5. Oh, nice job by Lane Sanders as he gets the ball the other direction and the steal. Oh, and he can't get the layup. Yeah, nice hustle by Lane. Nearly gets the turnover. It comes back the other direction, though, into the hands of the Cardinals. Great hustle by Lane. Couldn't get to finish, though.
8-5 Cardinals. 35 seconds to go in the quarter.
Shot up and no good. And an easy backside rebound. Nobody boxing out right there as Parks puts it in.
Traveled. Press is doing a job here. 10-5 Cardinals. 20 seconds to go on the first.
That was going to be on the floor by Lane Sanders. 17 seconds, 10-5. At the line will be Conan Hayes.
17th foul.
Conan Hayes, something like that.
It's the first of two. Cooper Berry is going to come in for Sanders.
Second shot coming here. Shot is up, and it's good as he makes them both. Hunter Allison gets it back to Brubaker. Brubaker crosses the timeline with 9 seconds left. Back to Hunter Allison. Hunter does a nice job of taking it all the way in. Great job, Hunter Allison, as he takes it all the way in. Great job. Finally, a little bit of a positive right there at the end, Dale, as Hunter Allison takes it in. Minneapolis trails at the quarter, 12-7.
Dale Leach and Scott Oshman here on Eagle Channel 20. We'll be right back. Second quarter action. Second quarter action coming up. Cardinals leading the Lions 12-7 here on their home court.
At Ell-Saline High School here in Brookville.
McKinney's back in. Start the second quarter.
Brubaker with the basketball. Brubaker at the top of the key, high screen set, pulls it back out, looks back to Cooper Berry. Cooper Berry back to Friel. Friel on the outside as he'll drive it in. Pulls it back out to Brubaker. Brubaker will set it up. Brubaker rolls around. Takes it all the way in. Can't get it to fall. Nice job by McKinney, and he gets the bucket. Great job. Great to have the size of Jace McKinney.
Size and agility.
Back in the ball game, and he makes him pay right there. Nice job by McKinney. And he gets the and one.
He gets us to within 2, 12-10.
Back it goes into the hands of Hayes. Hayes picked it by Isaiah Sherbert. Pulls it back down, gets it back to Kame. Kame picks up his dribble, gets it back to Hayes. Hayes with the basketball. Back to, carried that one, no call. Picks up his dribble, gets it back to Kendall Sparger. And there's the travel, nice job. Turnover forced by Minneapolis. Nice job by the Minneapolis defense. Tanya Clifford checks back in. Brubaker with the basketball. Brubaker pulls it out, gets it back to Friel. Friel back to McKinney. McKinney back to Sherbert, back to Brubaker. So they work it around. Back to Brubaker. Down low to Cooper Berry. Great job in the paint. Can't get it to fall.
Took a smack in the face.
Great trap defense right there by Minneapolis. But they do get the bucket down low to Farrell, and he makes us pay. Brubaker breaks the press, and no foul on that. Wow. Brubaker back to the top. It'll go to McKinney. McKinney back to Friel. Friel back to Sherbert. Sherbert will take the three. Up, no good. And it'll back the other direction. Ball in hand is a Kindlesbarger. Back it goes to Hayes. Hayes picks up his dribble. Back that goes on the outside to Hayes. 14-10. Great job by Brubaker. Good hustle. Hunter Allison getting ready to check back in for Minneapolis. And there will be a timeout by the Cardinals. 14-10, 5:49 left to go here in the first quarter. Minneapolis trails by 4. You're listening to Eagle Communication Channel 20. We'll be right back. Dale Leach and Scott Austin.
Welcome back. 5:49 to go in the second. The Lions trailing 14-10. Cardinals got the ball. They drive the center, kick it out right to Kindlesbarger. 3-point attempt from the left top, no good. Brubaker with the rebound.
Brubaker back the other direction. It comes. He'll pick it up, and then he'll be fouled by Caden Griffin as he checks in the ball game for the first time.
7th team foul. Should be a 1-and-1.
Caden Griffin is a freshman for the Cardinals.
What? The announcer just said 17 fouls. I guess not. McKinney's shot no good.
Rebounded back the other direction goes to the Cardinals. Great job by McKinney. Nice job. The great outlet up and finished by Lane Sanders. Great job by Minneapolis to push the ball, and we get the bucket to fall. 14-12. Great job by the Lions. Back to the top it goes into Griffin. Griffin swing pass back over the top to Kindlesbarger. Kindlesbarger back to the top goes to Hayes. Hayes looks down low, has nothing. And rebounded by Hunter Allison. And oh my goodness, great job by Hunter. And they call it jump ball. Hunter is being shoved all over the place. Checking in will be Derry Peschel, Cooper Berry, and
Possession arrow to the Cards.
And Hunter Allison.
They have the 2-point lead, 4:41 in the half.
Kindlesbarger with the basketball. And there's a push off. Wow. That's going to be 3 on him, I believe. Yeah, it is. That's his 3rd personal foul. Checking back in will be number 20, Mason Farrell. Sherbert with the basketball, back to Lane Sanders. Sanders back to Sherbert, crosses the timeline.
No foul
call on that. Great job by Derry Peschel back the other direction. Sanders, the shot, no good. Back the other direction.
Farrell with the rebound for the Cards.
Kindlesbarger back on the outside it goes. 14-12. Hayes with the basketball at the top for the Cardinals. They look down low. They got a real mismatch down there, but nothing. Kindlesbarger hits a big 3.
5-point lead for the Cards, 17-12.
Cooper Berry keeps the ball alive.
Timeout Minneapolis.
30-second timeout called. So we will take one with them. 17-12 here at Brookville, Ell-Saline High School. Minneapolis trails by 5. We'll take a quick break and we'll be right back. Minneapolis will have the basketball. Sherbert to inbounds. They get it into Brubaker. Brubaker gets it back to Sherbert, down low to Thomas in the paint, no good, and rebounded by the Cardinals. Back the direction it goes the other way. Kindlesbarger back to Hayes. Nice job by Hunter Allison and Trent Brubaker to get that steal.
They ran into Alice or Trayvon Thomas, the brick wall there. Had lost the ball away.
Thomas back to Peschel, back to Brubaker. Brubaker with the basketball. Brubaker to set this up. Gets it back to Hunter Allison. Hunter back to Brubaker. Brubaker down low to Thomas. Can't get the ball. And it's going to be out of bounds. It's off of white Minneapolis basketball. Great job by Trayvon Thomas as he just gets a little hand on that to force the ball out of bounds. Sherbert to inbounds. In the paint, can't get it to fall. Another shot in the paint, just can't get it to fall. Hasn't got the touch yet tonight. Kendall Sparger. And down low is Farrow.
He puts the ball back in for 2. 7-point lead for the Cards now.
Sherbert back to Thomas. And there will be a foul on Hayes.
Foul on number 2, Connor Hayes, his first, 8th team foul. At the line, number 21, Trayvon Thomas.
Trayvon at the line to shoot a 1-on-1.
Cards with the rebound.
Hayes with the basketball. Up, no good. Trayvon, nice
What
job
a rebound.
by Trayvon Thomas. Derek Peschel. Back to Brubaker. Sherbert back to Hunter Allison. Down low to Thomas. Thomas back to Peschel. Peschel to set this up. Back to Brubaker. Back to Thomas. Back to Sherbert. Down low goes to Hunter Allison. Hunter fouled by number 21.
That'll put us at the line for a double bonus.
Foul on number 21, Spencer King, his second, 9th team foul.
McKinney and Friel coming in for Peschel and Thomas.
Jacob McKinney. At the line, Hunter Evans.
Hunter can't make it. Yeah.
It was a
Back in
1-1, I
direction.
guess.
Yep.
Sorry.
Kendall Sparger for 3. Should be
Up
yeah.
and over top and off the backboard, out of bounds.
Lane Sanders to check in.
That scorekeeper throws that foul up there real quick. By the time I'm looking at it, I'm thinking I'm waiting for it to put another one up. He's already done it. 1:28 to go in the half.
Wow.
10 count. Well, that's quick. Could have been a foul down there, I thought.
Yeah. Back it goes to the top. Into Kendall Sparger with a minute left in the first half. 19-12, down by 7. Great job by Hunter Allison. Farrow back to Kendall Sparger for 3. And it's good. Back
10-point lead.
Derek Friel for 3. Off the mark. Back it goes the other direction. Another 3 by Kendall Sparger. It's off the mark, but rebounded by Cardinals.
Blocked by McKinney.
Shot is up, no good, and rebounded.
Allison with the foul. 1-1 here.
Farrell makes the first one. Sherbert coming in. And he makes the second one. Checking in for the Cardinals is number 22, and I'll get you that name here in a minute. Avery Bradley.
Brubaker, the jump stop, no good. Off, Brubaker on the rebound attempt.
10 seconds left to go here in the first half, and Ell-Saline has doubled the score, 24-12. Nice job by Minneapolis on the defense. They forced the turnover.
5.6 ticks left on the clock here in the half. See if the Lions can get up a quick shot that counts.
Brubaker with 4 seconds left. And no foul right there. And that's your halftime score. So 24-12 Ell-Saline.
We'll be back.
And welcome back to Ell-Saline High School, Brookville, Kansas, as Minneapolis Lions trail at the half, 24-12. At the end of the first quarter, Ell-Saline was up 12-7. They outscored us in the second quarter, 12-5, to make your score at the half, 24-12. For the Ell-Saline Cardinals, Conan Hayes with 4 points, Hunter Kindlesparger with 6, Nathan Parks with 2, Spencer Kane with 2, and Mason Farrow with 10. They had 7 turnovers. They were 4 from 7 for the free throw line to give them 24 points. For the Minneapolis Lions, scoring-wise, Lane Sanders with 2, Hunter Allison with 2, Trayvon Thomas with 3, and Jace McKinney with 5. We were 2 for 7 from the free throw line, and we had 7 turnovers as well.
Like a big shout out to Ell-Saline, #1 fan.
Well, the absence of a healthy Jace McKinney and Caden McCulloch continue to haunt us. Jace, I thought, played very well on a bum ankle.
Yeah, I did too.
Trayvon Thomas got into foul trouble early in the first quarter. Played sparingly after that. He's a spark plug that's sorely needed under the basket, though he had some good shots here and there that were way off. So that didn't head our way. Turnover-wise, we weren't too bad. But
no.
Our shot percentage was not good overall.
We had a lot of opportunities there, Dale, and we just couldn't get it to fall. It was kind of the way in the JV game as well. We just could not get anything to fall and lost badly in the JV game. It's kind of that way in the varsity game starting out in the first half. Second quarter, I felt we just really did not shoot the ball well at all. First quarter, we were still in it. They've got a couple of kids. Kindlesparger can hit from the outside, and we're going to have to figure out a way to shut down Farrell on the inside.
Well, there's 4:50 left this halftime. We'll sign off. We'll be right back for the resumption of play in the third quarter. Okay, welcome back to third quarter action here. Lions trailing 24-12. We will have the ball with the possession arrow to start things off here in the third quarter. Looks like it'll be Sanders, Sherbert, Berry, Thomas, and Brubaker that started the game. We need to get something untracked quick and get back in the game.
Yeah, we do. And we get her started. Brubaker with the basketball, down by 12 at the half. Only 12 points scored in the first half. Minneapolis has got to find some offense, Dale. They go down low immediately to Thomas in the paint, up and can't get it to fall, and misses underneath. And it
32 to 3 ball.
Ball goes in the hands of Weems. Weems back over here to Kindlesbarger. Kindlesbarger with the basketball. Back it goes top to Weems. Weems, and he's going to be fouled by Isaiah Sherbert. First foul on Isaiah. First team foul. Ball goes into the hands of Hayes. Hayes with the basketball, guarded by Brubaker. Back to Weems. Weems from the top. Good ball handling, good defense right there. Ball goes back to Kindlesbarger. Kindlesbarger back to Weems for three. No good. And rebounded by Kindlesbarger. And Weems gets the bucket in the paint. Back to Thomas. Thomas back the other direction. And gets the bucket to fall. Nice job by Trayvon. Finally gets the bucket in the paint. Oh, great hustle by Trayvon Thomas. Nice job by Trayvon to come all the way from the backside. Peschel checks in for Sherbert. Ball goes back to Kindlesbarger. Kindlesbarger with the basketball, guarded by Peschel. Peschel down low.
Nice hesitation move by the post. Farrell, he gets it in.
Brubaker with the basketball as he crosses the timeline. Gets it back to Cooper Berry. Cooper Berry back to Peschel. Peschel down low to Thomas. Thomas back to Sanders. Free throw line, no good. Rebounded by Cooper Berry. Up and off the glass. He can't get it to fall. In and out. It comes back to Weems. Back it goes to Hayes for three. No good. And rebounded by Peschel. Back to Brubaker. Brubaker at the top. Back to Cooper Berry. Back to Peschel. In down low to Thomas. Thomas off the glass and up and good. Finally gets a little kiss off the glass. 28-16.
Yeah.
Checking in with the ball is Weems. Weems rolls around the top, comes back over to the outside. Swing pass, great job by Brubaker, and there's going to be a foul right there by Hayes. Nice job by Brubaker to get the steal.
McKinney, Friel, and Allison going to come in for Sanders, Berry, and Thomas.
Ball in the hands of Brubaker. Brubaker back to Peschel. Peschel back to Allison. Brubaker will drive into McKinney off the glass and good. Great hands, great pass, great finish by McKinney. Brubaker gets a nice assist right there. Ball goes around the top. Three-point shot is up, no good. Push off, no call. Back it goes in the corner, another three shot, up and no good. Another push off in the paint is up and it's rebounded by Brubaker. Minneapolis comes away with the ball. Brubaker back the other direction in the paint, pulls it back out. Back to Derek Peschel. Peschel with the basketball. Into McKinney. McKinney.
Well, yeah, he pushed off, but what was he pushing off for? Gee whiz.
Called McKinney with the push off, and there was all kinds of contact right there. 28-18. Kindlesbarger for three, no good. Grab that ball, no good. They gets it back the other direction. Weems with the basketball. Tyler, and there'll be a foul. Foul is on Brubaker, his second personal. Free throw is up and good by Cameron Hayes. 29-18. Minneapolis had it within 10. Second shot is up, and it's no good. Rebounded by McKinney. Brubaker with the basketball. Back to McKinney. Back to Peschel. Peschel on the outside. Gets it down low to Hunter Allison. Hunter into McKinney. Up and no good. Back the other direction. Three-point shot. Oh, my God.
Off the glass.
Banks it in.
32-18, Minneapolis falls behind. 3:35 to go in the third.
We'll be right back. 32-18, we'll be right back. Brubaker with the basketball. They get it across to Peschel. Peschel with the ball. Back to Brubaker. Swing pass backward to Friel. Friel in the paint. No good. And back goes the Kindlesparger. Kindlesparger back to Weems. Shot is up and it's no good. Rebounded by.
There's
Thank
a
you
foul,
very much.
finally.
Derek Friel gets the rebound. Foul is on Hayes, his third.
Foul on number 2, Cameron Hayes, his third. Second team foul. Checking in for Ell-Saline, number 15, Kate Griffin.
Brubaker with the basketball. Brubaker back, it goes to Peschel, down low to Thomas. Thomas back to Friel, take that shot, Derek. Back to Brubaker. Brubaker gets it down low to Thomas. In the paint, and he can't get the fall. He'll go to the line.
Foul on number 20, Nathan Parks, his
First foul on Parks.
2 free throws for Thomas coming up.
First shot is off the mark by Trayvon. Jonah checks, Osherman checks back in for McKinney. Second free throw is up and good. Nice job by Trayvon to make an adjustment there. Ball in the hands of, back it goes over here to Weems, Kindlesparger. They kick it back out. Griffin with the basketball. Back it goes to Kindlesparger. Ball goes down low, kicks it back to Kindlesparger. No good. Rebounded by, nice job by Minneapolis with the defense. Back it goes the other direction. Into Thomas. Oh!
Yeah, he shuffled his feet. .212 to go in the third.
And the bucket down low by Griffin. Back it goes. Minneapolis with the basketball. Gets it down to Thomas. Thomas in the paint, up and good. Nice job by Trayvon. Great feed by Osherman to Thomas. And Trayvon will get the bucket and the foul. And I think that's 3 on Weems. Nice job by Trayvon Thomas coming through the lane. That works out nice. The foul was on Farrell. Free throws up and good. Nice job by Thomas.
12-point advantage again.
34-22.
Not for long.
Nothing, yeah. Bucket down low by Farrell. Gonna have to get it across. Get it across. And they do get it across to Friel. Friel in the paint, down low to Peschel. Peschel off the glass and good. Nice job by Peschel as he gets his first points of the night. 36-24. Weems with the basketball, back to Kindlesparger. Kindlesparger Goes down low. And there'll be a foul on Thomas. I think that's 3 on Trayvon.
Colby Berry's going to come in for him. And Jace McKinney comes in for Friel.
And Friel comes out as well. Backside. Watch that, yep. Nice job by Brubaker with the pick, and he'll come back the other direction. Nice job by Brubaker as he comes away with that and sets us back up. 53 seconds left. Brubaker with the basketball. And a 5-second call. Turnover by the Lions. 36-24, Weems with the basketball. So he'll drive it in, kicks it back out to Kindlesparger. Back it goes to Griffin, back to Weems. Kindlesparger with the basketball. Back it goes. Shot in paint, no good. And the bucket is good by Farrow as he gets another bucket in the paint.
He's been a horse under there tonight.
And the bucket's good.
Just a junior. So we get to see him next year.
Lane Sanders checked in for Jonah Osherman. 19 seconds left. Back to Sanders. Back it goes to Brubaker. Brubaker back to Sanders. Swing back to Sanders. 8 seconds left. Can't get it to fall. And that's going to end the quarter.
And McKinney's going to get a foul here.
Nope, they did not. They did not call it. 39-24 at the end of the third quarter.
Cardinals extend their lead by 3 to make it 15, a point advantage. Dale Leach, Scott Osherman, Eagle Channel 20. Be right back for the fourth quarter.
Can you run?
Yep. All right, fourth quarter set to go. Cardinals with the possession arrow. Kindlesparger into Weems. Across the timeline. Cuts to the left. Knocked away by Berry. He retains possession. 20 drives in. Back out to Weems. Kindlesparger on the top right wing. Farrell drives in. Kicks it over to 20. Puts up 15-footer that bounces. No good. Sanders fouled by 32, Farrell.
And that's his second personal.
The way he battles in there, I'm surprised he hadn't had more.
Ball goes into Brubaker to start the fourth quarter. Or here in the fourth quarter. Lane Sanders crosses the timeline. Gets it back to Brubaker. Brubaker back to Berry. Back to Sanders. 39-24. Peschel. And the kick by Cardinals. McKinney comes out. Thomas comes in.
Returning for Ell-Saline, number 2, Connor Hay.
Peschel will inbounds. Trayvon. No call. Wowzer.
Amazing.
They come back the other direction.
A no call there, Wowzer.
And it's off of Ell-Saline. It'll be Minneapolis. Well, they missed one right there, and they're going to overrule it, I think. But they missed 2 fouls, one both directions actually. And they do leave it with Minneapolis. So.
Might have been a payback call, who knows?
Yeah. Peschel with the basketball. Gets it across to Brubaker. Brubaker back to Peschel. Peschel over here to Sanders. Down low to Thomas. Back to Peschel. Back to Brubaker. Brubaker to set this up. Down by 5. And a turnover. And no good, but he'll get fouled as Clifford Tanier gets the pass down low, and he'll go to the line.
Allison and Sherbert are set to come in after one free throw.
Off the mark is Tanier. Isaiah Sherbert checks in for Peschel, and Hunter Allison checks in for Thomas. Second shot is up and good by Tanier.
40-24.
Isaiah Sherbert with a shot, no good. Rebound, back it goes the other direction by Cardinals. Kindersparger. Down low goes to Weems, back to Kindersparger. 3-point shot, no good. Wow, there are no calls everywhere. And they turn the ball over. Must have stepped out of bounds, Dale.
Yeah, it must be. Trayvon Thomas comes in.
As he checks back in for Cooper Berry. 6:08 left to go, 40-24. Down by 16 is the Lions. Brubaker. It's across to Lane Sanders. Lane Sanders all the way in, up and glass, good. Nice job by Lane Sanders. Takes it all the way in. Back it goes over here to Hayes, down low. Lane Sanders with the steal. Nice job, gets it up to Shaw. And we turn it back over. Had a great job, had a great steal back the other direction, but we're not paying attention, and we lose it. 40-26. Ball in the hands of Kindersparger. Gets it back over to Clifford as they work it around. Ball in the hands of Weems. Weems down low and stolen away, and there's going to be a foul. Nice job by Trayvon Thomas as he comes away with it. Foul is on number 2. That's Hayes, his 4th personal.
I don't think they quite have what's going to give an alley-oop there, but that's what they tried. 40-26, 5:15 to go here in the 4th. Cardinals with the 14.
Checking in is number
Point
5,
lead.
and I don't have him.
Checking in for Minneapolis, number 11, Chase Cloud.
And I still don't have.
Friel
who
in
that
for
is.
Sanders.
Yeah, Friel comes in, so. Derek, so Brubaker with the basketball. As he works it around. Back to the top it goes, over to Brubaker. Brubaker back to Thomas. Shot is up, no good, and rebound by the Cardinals. As they will work it around, gets it back over here to number 5, which I don't have a name for. There's a foul on
Weems, looks like.
Weems, and that's one thing. I will say that Darrow has done an amazing job. Our kids do not talk back to the officials.
Yeah.
And you watch other teams, they whine, they complain, they argue, and our kids don't. Nice job by Brubaker as he takes it all the way in. Up and no good, and it'll be 2-shot foul. Foul is on 32.
Farrell.
Third personal on Farrell.
At the line, Trent Ruby.
Shot is off the mark, and he'll have another one coming.
Checking in for Ell-Saline, number 21, Fetner.
Second shot is up, and it is good as he gets 1 or 2.
For the Lions, number 3,
Lane Sanders checks back in for Hunter Allison. And Ell-Saline will inbound. 40-27.
Nice knock away by Sherbert.
Isaiah's got some really quick hands. Sometimes it gets him in trouble, but he's done a nice job with some nice quick hands. Gotten a lot of good steals this year.
Got himself a steal there.
Yep. Ball goes back on the outside. It's a down low pass. In the paint, no good. Rebounded by Trayvon Thomas. Thomas gets the steal back the other direction. Gets it backward to Brubaker. Brubaker with the basketball. Goes backward to Sherbert. Sherbert down low to Thomas. In the paint and good. Nice job by Thomas. Great pass. Great finish by Trayvon. We're within 11. 40-29, 3:59 left to go.
30-second timeout, Minneapolis. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Brookville, Kansas, Ell-Saline High School. 40-29, Minneapolis has cut it to within 11. We were down by as many as 17 at one point. Brubaker is going to be whistled with the hold, and that's going to send back the other direction with an easy walk with Weems as he'll go to the line.
1-and-1 coming up. 7th team foul.
Brubaker gets his 3rd foul.
checking in under Allison for Minneapolis.
Allison's coming in for Friel.
Number 5, Sawyer Trader.
Oh, that is
No,
number 5. I did not.
the mystery player makes it. Second shot is good.
Sawyer Kramer, he's a freshman. Did he make them both? Dale?
Yes.
Made them both. Nice job by the freshman. Thomas with the ball, and we turn it over.
Good double team down there.
3:38 left to go, 13-point deficit here as Ell-Saline will inbounds.
How did the ball get all the way down here?
Well, when we turned it over, it went all the way past the half court.
Oh, that's okay.
Back to Kramer with the basketball. Rolls around, pulls it back into the hands of Kindlesparger. Back to Kramer. Kramer back to Kindlesparger. Kindlesparger in the paint. No good. Pulls it back out as they will work it around. Shot no good. Rebounded by
Weems.
Weems.
He's fouled on the putback. McKinney going to come in. 18 fouls apiece, 3:12 to go.
Lane Sanders picks up his 2nd personal, and Ell-Saline takes a 30-second timeout. So 42-29, we'll take a real quick one with them. You're listening to Eagle Communication Channel 20. We'll be right back. Back here at Ell-Saline, Weems at the line to shoot for 1-on-1. Or was it shooting? I think it was shooting.
Yeah.
2 shots. And it's good. 43-29. Second one is no good. Rebounded by Brubaker. Back the other direction. Brubaker with the basketball. Back it goes to Hunter Allison. Back to Lane Sanders. Into McKinney in the paint. Shot is up, no good. And
Touched by Weems, I thought. They're not. Drew his hand back in time.
Returning to the Minneapolis lineup, number 21, Trayvon Thomas.
Thomas comes in for McKinney.
Peschel comes in for Sherbert. And they can break the press nicely there. Oh, great job by Trayvon Thomas with the tip and the steal.
And the freshman steals it away and scores.
And they come back and they get a steal the other direction. Back it goes to Thomas, and nope.
Tripping on 32, Farrell. Put Thomas at the line for 1-on-1.
Farrell picked up his 4th personal foul.
His 4th personal foul, 19th foul. At the line, number 21, Trayvon Thomas.
Thomas will go to the line. Misses the front end.
Farrell with the rebound.
Kendall Sparger back to Weems as they work around. Back to Kendall Sparger. Kendall Sparger, oh, nice move. And stolen away. And that's going to be 5 on Farrell. He's done. So
Sanders, the nice pick there on that inside move.
And that is his 5th foul.
Farrell fouls out with 2:11 to go. And that's going to put Sanders at the line for a double bonus.
Chase McKinney checks back in for Hunter Allison.
For Minneapolis, number 25, Chase McKinney.
Cardinals with the 16-point lead.
And Lane makes the first one. And the second one is no good. Rebounded by the Cardinals.
Weems with the rebound. About stolen by Sanders there. Oh, he traveled. Good.
Oh, and there's a travel also. There's a jump ball. Nice job by Minneapolis. Derek Peschel did a great job of tying that one up. Turnover will go back to Minneapolis.
Man, that's incredible. 45-30, the score.
Back it goes the other direction in the hands of Brubaker. Brubaker with the basketball. Down low to Thomas. Thomas, oh, great pass. And just off the hands of McKinney.
Number 30 with a nice defense there. Peschel in for McKinney, he hobbles off.
And back it goes the other direction.
Another travel.
And no call.
47-30, 1:35 to go. Brubaker will go to the line for 2.
Foul on number 5, Tyler Kramer, his 3rd.
Kramer's first foul. Brubaker at the line. Misses the first one.
As Sherbert set to come in.
And misses them both. Oh, we need to get a handle on our free throws.
Brubaker tied up 30, he got away, but he stepped out of bounds. Sherbert coming in for Sanders. 47-30, Ell-Saline with 1:21 to go here in the 4th.
Brubaker with the basketball. Down to Thomas. Can't get it. Gets his own rebound. And he'll get hammered and go to the line. And they just tee him up. They did.
What?
They just teed somebody up. have a technical foul.
Personal foul on number 20, Nathan Parks. A technical foul against Ell-Saline.
So Parks had the personal foul. And I think the technical was on. And Trayvon Thomas misses the first one. And he misses them both.
Brubaker come in to shoot the free throw, the technical foul free throws.
And that Brubaker makes the first one on the technical. And another one coming. And he makes them both.
And we'll get the ball. Trailing 47-32. 109 remaining here in regulation.
Brubaker drives in, can't get the ball. Rebounded by the Cardinals back the other direction. And out of bounds. (47-32). Brubaker with the basketball.
55 seconds.
Brubaker drives into Thomas, up and good.
Sherbert with the steal. And the lay-in.
Nice job by Isaiah. So he gets his first points of the night.
11-point lead. We foul.
Actually, they call a timeout.
Oh.
47-36, 28 seconds left.
The lead's down to 11, less than it was at half. We'll be back. It was up to 16 points at least. All right, the last 28.9 ticks on the clock.
Looks like on the floor will be Lane Sanders, Derek Peschel, Hunter Allison, Isaiah Sherbert, and Jonah Osherman.
The Cardinals have the ball. Full court press. Sanders fouls the freshman.
And we'll put him at the line. So Brubaker will check back in, as well as Thomas. So Sanders and Osherman come back out. Checking in also is Kenneth Sparger for the Cardinals. 47-36, the freshman will be at the line to shoot two here. With 26 seconds left here. Shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Brubaker. Brubaker with 23 seconds left, back to the direction. Brubaker. Back to Hunter Allison. Hunter back to Brubaker. Thomas, no good. Rebounded out of bounds. Minneapolis basketball. Oh, wowzer. No clue.
Off the lines, they say, with 7.5 ticks left.
And that'll be the ball game. So, well, we do make it respectable at the end, but we still come up with short.
47-36, the final.
We do outscore them in that quarter, 12-8, which is a positive. You take away, we scored 12 in the third and 12 in the fourth. Dale, we could have done that in the first half.
Yep.
This would have been a different ball game. Would have been a lot closer. We lose by 11 here on the road. We'll be right back with some stats. You're listening to Eagle Communication Channel 20. Welcome back to Ell-Saline, Kansas, Brookville High School, as Minneapolis Lions come up short tonight by a score of 47-36. Dale, I've got a couple more stats to figure out. I'll let you talk for just a second.
First time the Cardinals have beat the Lions 2 years in a row now, and this is the largest point loss by the Lions to the Ell-Saline Cardinals. Beat us by 5 last year and by 1 point back in 1997 at the Cat and Galva tournament. So the woes of the Lions continue this year due to inexperience, due to injuries. Nasty combination. And they'll close out the regular season tomorrow night versus Russell at home. This loss pretty much guarantees they'll be going as the number 8 seed to Norton early next week to face the number 1 seed Norton Blue Jays in sub-state quarterfinal action. The Lady Lions appeared to be set to probably go to Russell, number 7 seed facing the number 2 seed. Go ahead.
Well, Dale, run by the quarters. We were down 12-7 at the end of the first quarter. Second quarter was a really bugaboo as they outscored us 12-5, make the score at half 24-12. They outscored us by 3 in the third quarter, 15-12. We did finally outscore them in the fourth quarter by a score of 12-8, and made the score 47-36. Scoring-wise for both squads, for the Cardinals, Conan Hayes had 5, Tyler Weems had 6, Hunter Kendall Sparger had 6, Caden Griffin had 2, Nathan Parks had 2, Tanya Clifford had 3, Mason Farrow with 17, Spencer Kane with 2, and Sawyer Kramer with 4. And they were 10 for 16 for the ball game from the free throw line, 6 for 9 in the quarter. They had 9 turnovers in the second half for a total of 16. For the Minneapolis Lions, Lane Sanders had 5, Trent Brubaker 3 points, Trayvon Thomas led all scoring with Minneapolis for 15. Chase McKinney had 7. Great to have Chase back. Hunter Allison with 2. Isaiah Sherbert with 2. Derek Peschel with 2. We had 7 turnovers. 5 for 14 from the free throw line in the second half. 7 for 21 for the ball game.
Oh, wow. What a difference that could have made.
Not a good night from the free throw line, as we were 33% for the night. So and that's your difference in your ball game right there, Dale. If we could have, just not pretty. So.
Well, the Lions will close out the regular season again tomorrow night versus the Russell Broncos, who have knocked off Republic County on their home floor last Saturday night. And out at Republic County, Russell, we won by 16, but we had 3 guys in double figures.
Yeah.
McKinney, Thomas, and McCulloch. McCulloch won't play. McKinney's severely hampered with that ankle.
It's going to be a challenge tomorrow night.
It
on
will
senior
be.
Night.
Yep.
It's senior night, and it's Lions Soup Supper tomorrow night.
Oh.
So come on out. So for myself, Scott Oshman.
And Dale Leach, thanks for having us in your home as always and listening to us. Hope you've enjoyed the game. Good night, folks.